just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Randy Johnson. What do we need to know here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
1 out, bases empty. And ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Runner takes off. And there's a base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And it's even up. Martinez on third. Rodriguez at first. 1 gone. That one in triple digits.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Fought off foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good eye in that spot. Johnson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one way inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
This one high in the air to left center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. And we're back. And today's starter, Robin Roberts. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup. It's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 0-2. Right side. One goal. On bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, and somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Lindor brings it in, and there's two away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He was late there, strike one.
No ball. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And Judge takes a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's Bryce Harper. Hit hard on the ground to short. They take the force out. That's the inning. So they. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Beltran. And that is out of play. Johnson with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And a foul ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
1-1. Ball.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, I've always said it's tough. An elevated fastball you see so well, hard to lay off of. Well, when you're talking about 100 miles per hour, chances of catching up are next to none.
Yep.
So you see that one just blown right by him. I think you're going to have to start a lot earlier if you're going to catch up to that speed.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Mike Trout. Roberts back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Roberts, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Swing and a foul out of play. To the right side, Story. 2 up, 2 down.
Out.
Don Mattingly now at the plate. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That missed by a lot. 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Jorge Posada now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Ripped on the ground to second. Handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. Top half of the 3rd inning, and the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Johnson ready to fire now. And a foul ball.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Out to short, Jeter. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Bernie Williams up next for the Red Sox.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And a strike on the outside edge.
We have a switch hitting legend at the plate right now, Boog. Bernie is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can field it, and rumor has it he can really play the guitar. He's one of those guys that is just great at everything he does.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Slice down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and Martinez is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate, Ryan Roberts. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Tapped in front of the plate. Fires over to first. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jason Giambi. Here is Aaron Judge. A single his first time. In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, with the
1-0
amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Tying run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Late swing fouled off. Two outs. Outside low. 2-2.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Yanks leave 1, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Misses.
No, that's
and
it.
the count 1-2. That one out to right. Harper ranging after it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Orlando Cepeda. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Roberto Clemente up next for the Red Sox. That one fouled off. Clemente goes 5 feet 11 inches, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Cepeda leads off first with 1 away. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now here is Carlos Beltran. Red Sox leading it by 2. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the
runner on the go. That one hammered but pulled foul. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air. Jeter under it. 2 down. Here's Trevor Story now. Struck out looking his first time. Now this is in the air down the line. Harper hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. Grounds 1 to short. And that'll do it.
He's out.
They get 2 runs on 3. Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hard hit left side. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting.
And here is Gary Sheffield. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
And that one fouled off. Ripped, but it curls foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Red Sox by 2. Oh, right to the backstop. Sheffield into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled on to first.
He's out.
He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Here's Jorge Posada now with a man in scoring position. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Well, notice they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Sheffield gets under it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Bernie Williams up next for the Red Sox. That one is absolutely belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one in the air, right field. Harper puts it away for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Edgar Martinez up next for the Red Sox. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Pudge at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Digging in, Orlando Cepeda. 1 for 2. That one in there across the letters. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. Makes the sliding stop to first. Nicely done for the out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Brian Roberts. Roberts back to work. Swings through that one.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Jeter at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got it. Out. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading
now
off,
pitching
Roberto
for the
Clemente.
Yankees.
New arm out of the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Luke Weaver.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left.
Foul.
And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again.
One, two.
No, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many.
That hit him.
Got him. Take
And the
first.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Carlos Beltran up next for the Red Sox. And
Down
that one
low.
a little below the knees. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one's in there. And the count 1-1. And that one upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering is outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get.
There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in. Here comes Clemente around third. He'll score. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
The batter, number 10.
Here's Trevor Story. 0-2 in this one. Hard hit to third. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0-3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Sheffield makes the grab, and that is that.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now for the bottom of the sixth, and
Number
there's a new
35.
pitcher on the mound. Vida Blue.
Vida.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Late on that fastball. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Warren Spahn up and loosening in the pen. Berrios also throwing. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, Lindor to first. Out. 2 up, 2 down. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99. So the Yankees back now top 7, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jarren Duran.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Foul ball.
Next pitch misses way outside. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Carlos Delgado, a runner at first for him, nobody out. And now the 0-1. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Posada too late with the throw. Duran at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And 1 away. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Carlos Correa. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Tapped out in front of the plate, and that chance handled. That takes care of Correa. Pinch hitter coming on. Jason Varitek looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. Late swing, foul to the left. 2 outs. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Berrios. Enrique Hernandez getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Gary Sheffield. That one down the line. Hernandez takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Don Mattingly getting ready to hit.
Hernandez. A defensive change for the Red Sox. Now playing right field.
Berrios in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. 1 down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Over to first. Out. And a couple of quick outs. And Up next.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
High fly ball out towards left center. Williams sizes this one up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. We go to Andrew Miller gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First pitch, and he just misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout is there. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's outside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's outside. And the count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Harper has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that is that. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Warren Spahn.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not. Pitch you see very often, so it's tough to pick up, and it's a good one.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Bobby Witt Jr.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
First pitch swinging.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that one sliced foul. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And next for New York, Derek Jeter. 1 for 3.
Derek Jeter.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Spahn,
no
a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Red Sox up 6-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Giambi now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
2 on, 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Movement in the bullpen. Edwin Diaz getting loose out there. Whitlock also getting ready. There's a strike. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Nice stop from his backside. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter, Jason Bay. Miller back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Right through there for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one in the air center field. Trout hauls it in to end the inning. Nothing across. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Garrett Whitlock.
Now
Blake Sable. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Here is Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Now
foul ball.
Number 19, Blake Sable.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Mike. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Cody Bellinger. A runner at first, throwing nobody out. On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Third baseman,
Gary Sheffield stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1. Ripped to short. They put the tag on him. And no throw. He's into first easily. So they're down to their final out. Don Mattingly, the next to hit. That one hammered left field, raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
When he never gets old.